Russia's Lavrov needles Biden over Cuban missile crisis and Ukraine. President Vladimir Putin's foreign minister on Sunday needled Joe Biden over Ukraine, saying that he hoped the US president had the wisdom to deal with a global confrontation similar to the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has triggered the biggest confrontation between Moscow and the West since the Cuban crisis, when the Soviet Union and the United States came close to nuclear war. Then US President John Kennedy discovered that Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev had deployed nuclear missiles on Cuba after the failed Bay of Pigs invasion, a US-backed attempt by Cuban exiles to overthrow communist rule that was thwarted by Cuba and the US deployment of missiles in Italy and Turkey. In an interview for a Russian state television documentary on the missile crisis, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said there were similarities to 1962, largely because Russia was now threatened by Western weapons in Ukraine. "I hope that in today's situation, President Joe Biden will have more opportunities to understand who gives orders and how," Lavrov said. "I hope that in today's situation, President Joe Biden will have more opportunities to understand who gives orders and how. The difference is that in the distant 1962, Khrushchev and Kennedy found the strength to show responsibility and wisdom, and now we do not see such readiness on the part of Washington and its satellites," Lavrov said. A spokesperson for the White House National Security Council declined to comment on Lavrov's statements but pointed to past comments about keeping lines of communication open with Moscow. The top US and Russian generals held talks by phone on Monday for the first time since May, a day after the US and Russian defense ministers spoke for second time in 3 days after not speaking since May.